Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar. It's time for NASCAR Heat Evolution. This was a game that they ended up allowing me to be able to go ahead and get for free. So I was kind of excited about this because I don't know if you guys remember, like I used to play NASCAR every now and then. It was like NASCAR 14 or something. So I was kind of excited to be able to go ahead and get this game, just kind of get back into NASCAR a little bit and wreak some havoc on the track. I don't know if you guys remember this too, but I just caused so many accidents out on the track. It was nuts. Anyway, I did get this on PC. I did have a few options as to what platform I wanted to get this on, but again, I did choose PC. So you may have a little bit of a different experience than I will if you end up getting it on console, but I don't know. The nice thing about being able to get it on PC, especially on Steam, is you've got updates for stuff that come out pretty quickly, probably be able to modify some stuff down the road. I don't know what they're going to do with this game. So, I'm doing career mode. Nice, I just passed a whole bunch of people right there. Yeah, I'm doing career mode, and my car is completely white, as you can see. I don't have any sponsors or anything like that. I'll kind of go into an in-depth review of the game later on. Split you guys. But one thing that is really lacking, and one thing that I really was hoping was going to be in the game, was the ability to customize your car. Not here in this version. My understanding, and I could get this wrong, completely different company that has done it the last couple of years, and this is like their first release of the game in quite a while, which that probably explains why you don't have as many features as I've seen in previous NASCAR versions, but I was just bummed because I couldn't design my car. Because I was sponsored by the Sofa King. It's not just cheap, it's Sofa King cheap. Ha. Anyway, since I can't do that, it just makes me so sad inside. But for the first part of your career, what you're supposed to do to gain a sponsor is you have to have 2 races where you finish in the top 30. Right now, you can see in the top right, I am at the 24th position. So as long as I can maintain this with 2 laps to go, well, a lap and just a little bit more, then I should be able to finish this one just fine. So controls, in my opinion, are a lot easier too. I just have an Xbox 360 controller plugged in right now. I don't have any of the fancy, really fancy type of controls or anything. And from what I was reading in some of the Steam comments, it apparently does not recognize some of that stuff anyway in this game. So this is a lot more casual, a lot more laid back. Probably for somebody like me who really doesn't know that much about NASCAR, but you still want to just kind of race a little bit. So here I go. I'm about ready to get to the finish line. I'm not going to be able to pass Larson, so I'm going to end up here on this first race in 24th. That's fine. Of course, you're going to start off career mode with not the best car. My car is terrible. But I'm at least able to kind of hold my lane and everything, and I finish in the top 30. So here we go. Race number 2. First one was at Kansas Speedway. I think this is Texas Speedway here. So before you end up doing a race, you get an opportunity to practice, just to kind of get a feel for the track. And then you, of course, got your qualifying. And depending on how fast you do in qualifying determines where you're going to end up starting with the race. My time was so good, I ended up in last place. So I'm starting off 40 here, which means I'm going to have to end up... Yeah, that's right. That is right. I am brutal on the track. I am going to rear-end everybody. I'm going to knock them off the track and just make things go crazy if I can do that. I mean, if that's... Well, I know I can do it, but I mean, if it's going to help me like this... Oh, man. This would be terrible if you were to do this in real life, but you know what? I don't care. Gosh, I don't even remember what I was saying right before this. I mean, this is actually, kind of fun for me to be able to go and play this again. I do miss it. I'm not being as crazy as I normally am, but a lot of the times that I would cause wrecks, out on the track, it's just because I was doing such a terrible job driving. Couldn't hold my lane. Would just crash into people to slow myself down through turns, which that will still happen. I'm still going to do it. But, oh, so close to hitting the wall right there. That would have slowed me down. And just going up as high as I did, I've ended up losing 3 places here. Try and see if I can get through it. And again, my car's not that great. I have the most basic stuff on the car. As you go through some of these career races and you get sponsors, you'll end up getting money, which you can then go to be able to pay for things which are upgrades. Yeah, like that. Get out of my way. So all I have to do is just get past, get either 30 or above. So that's just kind of where my focus is right now. And one of the things that they do for these first few races, too, is they really shorten the race altogether. Like, this one is 7 laps. The previous one was 5 laps. But after this, I do get an opportunity to be able to change the career settings. So after this race, I do have it to where all flags, could fly. Some of the stuff that I've seen right now probably would have caused like a yellow flag if they would have spun out of control. But nothing came up. At the same time, too, you can determine how long the races are going to be. I do not want to do 500 miles of racing in this game. You've got Mears, dude. Get it? His name was Mears. But no, I don't want to do the full 500 miles. So you get to choose like a percentage of how much you actually want to do. I want to be able to keep these to just about 15 minutes long. So I think I do about 7% of most races, which I'm cool with. All right, Danica Patrick in front of me, 27th right now. So I should be able to maintain this, but I still want to see how good I can do. I want to push my car to the limits and myself to the limits too, since nobody's sponsoring me. I'm all right to do this, and that's still really weird. Like I said, I don't know too much about NASCAR, but I figure you would have to be sponsored to kind of get to this point. This game's unrealistic. I want a refund. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't even pay for this game. But, yes, so we're coming down the stretch here. Let's see, finish this turn. Will I be able to pass Danica Patrick? No, I'm way too high. I can't wait till I've got better traction on the car. Uh-oh. No. Yes. I maintain my position to go ahead and finish this one out. So first good couple races. The next video that you guys will see out of NASCAR Heat Evolution, I will do like my first full-on race. Just so you guys can kind of see what it is like on a regular basis. And, I'm interested to see where I end up finishing. But I do get a sponsor, Moog Steering and Suspension. Heck yeah. So thanks for watching, you guys. I sure do appreciate it. More of this to come later on, so make sure you guys subscribe if you have not already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thanks again for watching as always. I hope you guys have a good one.